Hello, I'm EnterElysium. Yes, it's just me. There is no games here. Don't turn off. There's no games here or there or anywhere in this video. Because this is really important. Like, bear with me for a minute. Firstly, 40,000 subscribers. I hit it like a few hours ago or so on. Thank you very much. I will mention it later in this video. But YouTube have fucked up the comment system. By fucked up, I mean royally screwed the pooch. Words do not convey how much they have completely taken what was the YouTube comment system, which was generally a pile of shit to begin with, thrown it on the rubbish heap, moved it around a little bit, picked it back up, ingested it again, and then shit it out. It is a pile of crap that cannot quite verbally be expressed to the proper amount in mere words. Probably none of you have experienced it to the extent I have, because a lot of you are having your comments flagged as spam. Because instead of manually flagging spam, YouTube does it automatically. Do you remember all those posts about come here for free viruses or whatever that always went around the YouTube comments and YouTube never managed to block? Yeah, they proved they're really good at automatic spam filters. So everyone's comments, or at least a large proportion of them, whether spelled correctly or not, can't understand how they're flagging correctly spelled. Anyway, are just getting flagged as spam. So that would be okay if I could unflag them as spam. It'd be a lot of work for me. But I can't! Because you go to click the button and nothing happens. YouTube have fucked that up. I've also had to integrate G+, as probably all of you had now. Warning, if you get G+, Google will use your name and your picture to promote products. There is like a setting somewhere in the depths of the recess of G+, to turn it off, which is obscure and hard to find, which is what they want, because they want your name and your details to be able to promote products. So I would advise you to go Google and how to turn that off or whatever. There's probably like YouTube videos on it. This is YouTube, for God's sake. Or is it G+ now? I get confused. Anyway, so if you see comments disappearing or your comment doesn't appear, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm also like not able to really go around all my videos manually unflagging them. I'll probably do it as I go to a video and have time. But that won't be often because the thing doesn't bloody work. So yes. Anyway, I've hit 40,000 subs and I'm really happy about this. I made a vlog the other day mentioning about some channel changes and stuff, and I wanted your feedback on a few things. So what I've done, because this comment thing was really important, like this change has completely made me want to strangle people. I haven't yet. I'm still figuring out what to dispose of the bodies. It's okay. Just wait like a little while before you call the police. So yeah, I'm going to tack the video, actually, you know, the main vlog on after this, which was recorded before this, so just be aware there are a few weird things when I talk about at the end. I'm like, oh, thank you so much for the subscribers that I will soon be getting. I'll soon be at 40,000. I liked the message. I was going to get 40,000 like tomorrow or whatever. Tomorrow would have been like a couple of hours ago. So there's that. So yeah, thank you for 40,000. If you watch the full vlog, the thank you is at the end. There's also a load of stuff I want to ask your opinions about some possible channel changes. But the main important thing to take away from this is YouTube have fucked everything because they were like, well, we need more Google people because no one's using Google+. Do you know there's a reason they're not using Google+? It's fucking awful! The vlog, there's important stuff. I want to get your opinions on a couple of things. Namely, I'm sort of wondering about Let's Plays and asking opinions, and also telling you a couple of things, because people don't seem to understand the Kerbal Origins transition. I'm just explaining why I went through it and why we're doing it now, and when World War K come back, what format it will be in. So, there's all that coming up right now. I apologise for the fact that when I try to actually look at your responses, I'll be looking at them through a spam filter, but I'll be able to see them. I just won't be able to let you know I've seen them until YouTube fix their shit. I've been EnterElysium. Stay shiny, and the next guy's also EnterElysium. Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and this is an irregular roundup vlog thing, just to tell you about channel, what I'm doing, get some feedback from you guys, and see where we'll go in the future. This is a microphone. Everyone always asks, this is a microphone. End of story. Anyway. XCOM Let's Play. I'm kind of not feeling that jazzed about it. Like, when I'm playing it, I can't think of things to talk about. And I don't know, turn-based, it doesn't really hold the same sort of suspense for me. I think the viewing numbers are showing it, so I'll probably cut away with the XCOM Let's Play at some point in the future and replace it with RimWorld. Preferably when RimWorld gets into a proper alpha as opposed to pre-release, because I did talk to the guy behind making it, and we had a little conversation, and I said, well, I'm considering doing Let's Play. I said, oh, it's best to wait until the alpha's out, because the pre-alpha doesn't have a lot of depth. There isn't much, like, beyond maybe a couple of hours of playtime, then there's just surviving without any progress. And I was like, yeah, that completely makes sense. So I'm going to wait until alpha for that. I feel that it's a bit of a mistake to make a Let's Play of a pre-alpha before it's really ready for a full-on Let's Play. So we'll wait until alpha, and that should be sometime in December. So I might continue XCOM until then, or I might just do something different. I don't know. I'll probably do something new XCOM until I can think of something better to do. Moving on to Let's Plays. One of the big things about the XCOM Let's Plays I don't like is it hasn't got a particular niche or a topic or anything going for it. It's just a generic Let's Play where I'm like commentating about what I'm doing in the game. Now, the more player agency you have in a game, the more I feel that's okay, because you're talking about decisions you are making. But the more linear the game, the less fun it is, really. So that's why I was with the Kerbal Space Program. I try and talk about topics every week, and just sort of science normally, sometimes history, stuff relating to the show. And I'm feeling with the XCOM that's kind of lacking, so that's one of the things I feel that is letting it down. So I'll try and, in future when I do a Let's Play, try and keep something there. Like when I did the Spore Let's Play, even though I hate Spore, it was a great way to talk about human evolution, and we could postulate Kerbal evolution. That was great. So yeah, not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the RimWorld and make it interesting, but there is a lot more player agency in RimWorld than there is in, say, XCOM. So there we go. I'm going to try and up the factual content on things. I've been contemplating doing a few things about commentating about gaming in general, sort of gaming, the world of gaming and so on, and sort of talking about different aspects of, like, say, DRM and so on. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do for that. I was contemplating possibly having a second channel up for that, and then just putting more me talky stuff on the second channel and doing more 100% gamey stuff on the first channel. I don't know. I'm debating that. It means administrating a second channel, which is annoying, and splitting my time between two channels, which is also annoying. But of course, the main focus would be this one, EnterElysium. Let me know what you think. This is just a random idea that I'm floating around. I'm not exactly sure exactly what I'm going to do about it yet. Of course, the factual content thing doesn't apply to StarMade, because that's somewhat scripted. We have ideas of what we want to do. They almost never go to plan, but that's kind of the fun thing I feel about a sandbox game. Sandbox game and Let's Play like that is, well, it's a story in effect, and it's a story that's made as you go for us, even though we try and have something we're going to try and do each episode. Kind of ends up being a little bit different. Definitely how we go about it changes. Our plans never make it through, but StarMade, StarMade Let's Play, if you haven't watched it, it's amazing. Episode 6 was hilarious. That's really funny. I think the response has been really good. It's not as great as Kerbal Space Program, because, of course, Kerbal Space Program, people are like, oh, I'll just watch Kerbal Space Program because I only like Kerbal Space Program. Fair enough, but, the StarMade series is pretty good, and Episode 6 is hilarious. I'm sorry, Harv, for killing you so many times. I'm not sorry. Anyway, that brings me on to World War K, or more precisely Kerbal Origins. People can say, where's World War K? Kerbal Origins is basically the continuation of it, except we're focusing a little bit on career mode until we get to a certain point where we have enough stuff to continue a war in the past. Several reasons for this. Firstly, I've done like half a year of World War K, so it was getting a bit tiring for me. Secondly, it would take 4 hours of footage. Recording time would be excess of that. Then it would take over 6 hours to edit. And then, of course, you've got render time and upload time on top of that. So it would take me almost 2 days to do one episode of World War K. And while it was, really well watched and everyone loved it, okay, generally, which was really nice of you guys, it's way too stressful to try and do that every week. And then when I fail on a week, or I'm busy, or something happens, like my internet dies, which has happened before, and then getting a load of people going, oh, where's World War K? Like, well, guys, I say on my Twitter if it's going to be late. But trying to keep to the schedule and then failing is annoying itself. And also mods conflicting and crashing. And so when I bring that back after Kerbal Origins gets to a certain point and I actually start going back into the more heavy combat stuff, I will be trying to do it with less mods, and doing it more Kerbal Origins-y and how I try to limit things. I tried doing some live commentary stuff recently, and I felt that although it was okay, there were points where I was just stalling for time in effect, and it showed from my voiceover. I think what I've got to do is just go back to post and just do post. I mean, people did like the live, but a lot of people said that while the live was okay, they did prefer post. So, you know, thanks for the feedback, guys. That was actually really useful. I didn't get a single stupid comment. I just got people actually going, oh, generally I prefer this, or generally I prefer that, and this is why, which is great. Like, that's really helpful. So I'm going to go back to doing post voice over that. People have been commenting all over the place with the Kerbal multiplayer mod. Several reasons I'm not going to cover it just yet. Firstly, it's pre-alpha and incredibly buggy, and if you can get it to work, then you're incredibly lucky. And I don't want to have to spend 6 hours trying to get it to work and failing, which is what I understand the vast majority of YouTubers have actually achieved so far. I will probably cover it when it gets, you know, more stable. It's something that'll be really fun for the odd collab now and then. But I'm not interested in doing more than one Kerbal Space Program series at once, and of course I've got one at the moment. So if I did it, it'd be individual scattered episodes of, you know, collabs or hilarity. And of course trying to do like 6 hours of setting up the plugin and the servers and etc. to get to work, and then it not working for one video would kind of be a massive waste of time. So I'm going to wait until it gets a bit more stable, then I'll probably try it. But yeah, okay, that's pretty much everything. So just to let you know about all the different things that are coming up. Get your opinions on what I should do for Let's Plays and stuff. Get your opinion on doing a second channel, etc. And, you know, just generally let you know that your feedback about stuff like Kerbal Origins has been taken into account. And I've actually gone, well, yeah, I just wanted to know your opinion on that. And, you know, you let me know. So that's cool. And just to let you know what's happening with, like, World War K, Kerbal multiplayer program plugin thing, and what's happening with the XCOM RimWorld transition period thing. Also, I'm tempted to do 2 episodes a week of RimWorld somehow. I don't know whether I'll do, like, a double-length episode on Wednesday, and then just, you know, put a break in the middle so that I can record separately or together or whatever. But that'll be basically an hour-long episode or a 40-minute episode as opposed to 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Or I could do one on the Monday when I'm not doing StarQuest, so that'll be alternate weeks, and then Wednesday every week. Or I could do something else, I don't know. I could try Tuesday, Wednesday, but that does limit what I can do extra. Yeah, let me know what you think about that. Other than that, there will be some sort of... What was it? Space Engineers. Space Engineers is going to be continued to cover on this channel. Space Engineers is good. I like it. Like I said, there are reservations in pre-ordering, but it is what I promised for a game. So take that under your hat if you want to get it or not. The videos are on my channel. I'm going to try and cover it some more because it's got good promise, and there's now like this magnetic clamp system that you can use to like carry fighters around, because as I found in my last video, I was wondering about it. I was like, I think I just let the shuttle fall out of the shuttle bay and ran it over. Oops. So I emailed my contact at the Space Engineers developer, and he said, oh, you should just keep an eye out. There'll be something. And today they released a video showing magnetic clamps in work. Magnetic clamps like allow you to dock fighters onto things, or capture ships onto other capture ships, or capture ships onto basically cool stuff like that. So yeah, I'll probably put a video up about that soon. It may be up around the same time this video is up, or like a day or two later or something. Just look out for that. It depends when I can get time to record it and when I release this, because everything's a bit fluffy when it comes to YouTube releasing stuff, because it depends how long YouTube takes to release my regular content as opposed to when I can release things like this, which just get tacked on somewhere. Anyway, yeah. Let me know about the things I've asked for feedback on. You guys have been great. And, oh god, I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm going to hit 40,000 subscribers, like, tomorrow or something. 40,000 subscribers is, like, insane. Like, just... You can't comprehend 30,000 properly. It's just this insane number, and that really applies to, like, you can't even really comprehend, like, 1,000 properly, but 30,000 is just... I could say all these cliche things like, oh, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, I would have never guessed that I'd have... That all goes without saying, guys. I'm not going to bore you with, like, cliches like that. It's just... I still don't comprehend how many subscribers I have now, thanks to you guys, and I don't think that's ever going to really set in, at least for not for a long while. So all I'm going to say is thank you very much. I hope I continue to make content you like. If not, let me know with reasoning, because reasoning is always good. scientific method. And I don't think I'll do something special for 40,000. It's been rather busy last few weeks. Like, I've had things going on and people over, and I've had a birthday and stuff like that. So I've been involved in Goldfish live stream, which was really successful. So XX Goldfish, well done, XX. Yes, so there probably won't be a 40,000 special thing, because by the time I get to do that, it'll be next week, and by the time I release it, it'll be like some point towards the end of next week, and by then I'll have like more than 40,000 and it'll have lost the special charm. But when I get to 50,000, I'll have to do something special, because 50,000 is of course something very special in our decimal system. It's halfway to another significant figure. So, you know, that's cool. Anyway, I've been EnterElysium, and thank you again so much for all being amazing subscribers. If you're new here, hello new people! And yeah, just bear in mind that I actually like decent feedback, and I try to read the comments when I can. It is getting more difficult, but of course I try and read as many comments as I can. And yeah, cool. Anyway, welcome to the channel, and I hope you like the stuff. Bye! And stay shiny, everybody.